Poetry. My name's Phil A. Mignon and I pride myself on being an elite athlete. Ha! Sorry. Today's poem is about when I purchased a new bicycle, not having ridden one for many years, and this describes my first attempt, and maybe some of you out there in non-super athlete land will be able to relate to this. I hope you like On Your Bike.
On Your Bike by Phil A. Mignon. Riding along on my treadly, an interesting kind of a medley. The ultimate goal was to free up my soul, but the traffic could make this quite deadly. I bought the official attire, skin tight, showing off my spare tyre. It squeezed on so tight, the result was a fright, like a rissole dropped into the fire. I mounted the bike and took off, like a hog waddling deep in his trough. My lungs made to burn at the very first turn. By now I was racked with a cough. Fresh air made my nose start to stream. This was hardly a part of the dream. The snot flowed so free it ran down to my knees, like a pastry with curdled whipped cream. My eyes then lost all kinds of focus as I rode through a plague of green locusts. This terrible cost meant my bearings got lost as the magic became hocus pocus. My legs were now turning to jelly. They fought with my low-hanging belly. Just take one short look, see my posture was crook after too many trips to the deli. The summertime sun made me sweat. My new threads were now wringing wet. My gloves lost their grip and then started to slip, making steering a difficult bet. And my buttocks were starting to ache. The saddle was not the right make. When I changed down a gear, it thrust fair up my rear. Oh, that was an awkward mistake. With a pop, I adjusted my seat. This resembled a Houdini feat. To earn a few medals, I stood on the pedals. My lycra had gained a new pleat. At last I got into my stride. I began to enjoy my first ride. It was really dumb luck that the 10-ton tip truck had shot out from a road on my side. They said it was quite a big impact. My bike was no longer as intact. My sweat-covered form met the driver, named Norm. I encountered his face with a splat. The ambulance crew were perplexed, amazed how my body had flexed. There was one thing for sure, scraping me off the floor, I'd no longer be called oversexed. I sipped my roast beef through a straw, feeling sorry and definitely sore. Like Pete and his dyke, you can stick your old bike, content and unfit evermore.
Well, maybe the outcome wasn't quite as drastic as the story tells. However, I did get better at riding the bike, and I love it now. My wife, Philly Mignon, and I go riding together, and we have a hoot, and we live in a place where it's pretty flat, which is marvellous, and we're surrounded by water, so we can ride along the sandy shores and just enjoy the sunrise and the sunset and the sun all day long. That's the beauty of being in subtropical Queensland. Anyway, hope you like the poem. Please like, share and subscribe and press the notification bell, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye for now.